Hi guys, PBG here. Today I'm going to explain to you how to overclock your graphics card and the precautions you need to keep in mind. And yeah, so let's get to it, shall we? So guys, what you're looking at here is MSI Afterburner. You can get it from MSI's website if you don't have it yet. It's a very cool application to use for overclocking. It's very safe. Well, in a way it's safe. I wouldn't recommend overclocking is safe, but most of the graphics card of today can overclock pretty good. So yeah, so what you want to do first is set up your fan curve, because the temperatures you want to keep cool, because if you let your temperatures go too high on a graphics card, you might burn it out, and that won't be good at all. So what you want to do is, as you can see, my fan speed jumps around. Now what you want to do is this: enable user defined software automatic fan control. So this you can set on what temperatures, what fan speed percentage it must run. I set it to around about 40 degrees Celsius. It must go up to 50% fan speed. At 50 degrees Celsius must go up to 60, and etc. So yeah, you want to do this before after you benchmarked it once and kept the temperatures in mind. So yeah, okay guys, so what you want to do first is run a benchmark and see what's the results on stock speeds and everything. So I'm going to do that first, and I'm going to show you at the end of the benchmark. It is at 1080p high settings, and the tessellation is at moderate. Anti-aliasing off. This graphics card has 1 gig of GDR5, so I wouldn't recommend that with 1 gig. So yeah, I'll show you guys at the end of this benchmark. Oh, and guys, just an update. This week I'm not going to be so active on YouTube. I have a few tests upcoming this week, which I'll be studying for. So yeah. Oh, and thank you for your guys' support so far. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you at the end of this benchmark. Okay, so it's about to end. As you can hear, it's quite noisy. It is a GTX 460, and the one fan blade broke off, so it's a bit unbalanced. But yeah, this probably won't be the same with you, the noise problem. Well, I hope so. But as you can see, at 1080p high settings on tessellation moderate, anti-aliasing off, I got an average FPS of 30.1. the score is 759. The minimum FPS is 15.4, and the maximum FPS is 61. So yeah, let's get to overclocking. Oh, and the temperature sits at 63 degrees Celsius. That's a bit too high for me, but you can say that's safe. Okay guys, so what you want to do is open MSI Afterburner and set your fan curve. Okay, then what you want to do is keep your voltage there unless you need it. You want to increase your core voltage every time by 10. You can do it by 20, but I would recommend 10. And all you do is 760 megahertz. Increase it by 10, apply, and run the benchmark again. Overclocking takes a lot of patience, if I could say that. So you can't really do this in a hurry. You might not just get enough, your maximum overclock, but we'll see. I'll show you at the end of this benchmark. And you wouldn't really see a big performance increase while overclocking this plus 10 on the clock speeds, but it would get you the safest way to your maximum overclock. So yeah. Okay, my test was exactly the same as the previous one, and yeah. Okay, next what you want to do is open MSI Afterburner again, then just repeat, say 770, and do this until you see like gaps or like color marks or circles. I don't think it's the same with AMD. I think AMD crashes, well, NVIDIA crashes as well, but it shows like circles. But I'll show you when I get there. Then I'll show you what to do to improve, or to get rid of that and improve the overclock performance. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. As you can see now, my whole PC is about to crash, and yeah, so then you know, gotta quit. Just get out of here. Quit. There we go. Then you know, once that happens, you just clock it down 20, 30. Then you start with the memory clock. Now the memory clock, you also can increase 10 the whole time, but I would recommend 30 now, because otherwise it takes just a bit too long, if you know what I mean. But let's see, it wasn't 1900, so I'm going to put it on 2000 megahertz. Say OK, and then run it again. So let's see what happens. There's a bit of stripes again, so what you want to do is quit again. Then turn it just 810 and go. When your PC crashes, or you get that screen with a lot of lines, don't stress, you didn't break it. Well, hopefully not. But just restart your PC, everything would be back to normal, and yeah, you just continue, just dial back until you see none of that lines or anything unusual stop showing. Then you know you're in a safe zone. Then you go to the memory clock speeds and do the same until you see unusual stuff happening. So I'll see you in a bit again. Okay, what I'm doing now is I think this is my limit on this voltage for my memory clock speed, as you can see there. It is safe for your graphics card. When you can slide this all the way to there, all the way back, if it can handle it. MSI Afterburner is one of the safest applications to overclock on, because this is in the requirements for the, what do you call it, the manufacturers. So if you do this beyond this maximum, you might damage it, or maybe just fry your graphics card. But yeah, so let's see what happens. Nothing unusual yet. Let's see. Well, it's a lot smoother. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's a lot smoother here already. the temperature sits already at 55 degrees Celsius. Yeah, everything seems normal. Okay, I'll show you guys in a bit how it looks when you're at your maximum for your memory clock speeds. So I'll show you guys that now. You see that flashes of color, you see? It appears randomly. That's when you know you're at your maximum with your memory clock speeds. So let's quit. When you reach that on an NVIDIA graphics card, you want to do is increase your voltage to about 1. Well, I wouldn't recommend increasing your voltage 10 because the voltage only jumps in certain parts. Like if I put it on 665, it would jump back to 650. If I put it on 479, it would jump back on 975. So I would push it just to 1 volt and see what happens now. Remember, this is on long term damaging your graphics card to increase the voltage, but if you're a frequent upgrader on your PC, you don't really need to worry about this. Yeah, those flashes are away or gone. So once you know that's ready, go back and push it a little further. Now you can repeat this until you reach your maximum overclock. I think mine is about 500875. That I know is my maximum overclock on this graphics card. When you reach this, then all you have to do is test if it's stable. If it's not stable, just dial back a bit some of the clock's speeds and see until you get it stable. So let's see what's our performance on this maximum overclock. Well, we're at the end of the benchmark. As you can hear, the graphics card is a bit noisy, but yeah. As you would remember, the first on stock speeds, the FPS was 30.1. Now it's 35.3, so we gained 5.2 FPS extra. The score was 759. Now it's 889. So as you can see, that's a big increase in score. It's the same settings, and the minimum FPS was I think 15. Now it jumped up to 17, and the maximum FPS was I think 60 or 50. It jumped up to 71.3. So this GTX 460 is still capable of handling most games at 1080p on high quality. So yeah. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope this helped for those who don't know how to overclock. If you want me to go deeper into to explain deeper into overclocking, please leave a comment and I'll make a video about that. So thank you for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video.